overthink and not follow your intuition and what God has for you. I'm telling you, as somebody who has coached hundreds of women, okay? Hundreds. And you said, I don't think that's strategic. You appear unprofessional. You spell don't incorrect. Oh, I appreciate you letting me know that I spelled don't incorrectly. I have ADHD and I have dyslexia. But I will tell you, I am hiring. Okay? Again, everybody that works for me has a college degree, a master's or a bachelor's degree. So, Fairy, I appreciate you letting me know. I didn't put the apostrophe and don't. But, unfortunately, that's not what this live is about. Okay? So, I will tell everyone, the things that we're going to work on is the overthinking. Overthinking is self-sabotage. Overthinking is self-sabotage. Okay? I have 2 rules in my life.
No, me too.
The first one is follow instructions.
Follow instructions.
The second one
Instructions.
is practice thought to execution. The reason why those are my rules is because a lot of times we pray for God to give us clarity, for God to give us another stream of income, and we don't follow his instructions.
Facts.
Trying to practice manifestation, but I'm a huge manifester. I'm great at manifesting. When you learn how to follow instructions, you trust your intuition more and more and more. You do. Your intuition, think about it. Has your intuition ever steered you wrong? Has it ever steered you wrong? No, it hasn't. It's only when you get an intuition to do something and you start thinking about it, and you think about it, and you think about it, is when you get in trouble. So what happens is, because you don't follow your intuition, which is given to us by the higher spirit, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, you are given instructions and you don't follow you don't follow the guidance because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself. So what do? You wake up, you go to work, and you have someone else tell you what to do, and you follow their instructions because you trust them more than you trust yourself. So that's where the overthinking comes in to play. So for you guys who are here saying, when do I share? When do I do this? When do I do that? What about this? How about this? Your intuition tells you what to do. You don't gotta look outside you don't have to look outside to anybody. Your intuition will tell you what to do. Oh, God. But I'm gonna teach you in real time, like I teach my students, how to follow your intuition. It's a muscle. That's why I say in this life, the first rule is you have to follow instructions. Because if you can't follow instructions, you can't follow a plan. If you can't follow a plan, you can't follow a system. If you can't follow a system, you will always be overthinking and self-sabotaging because everything around you, you're not going to know what to trust, who to listen to, where to get the information from. You're over here getting information. You're downloading this course. You're looking in this live. You're getting this freebie. You're getting this information. And now you got information overload. Information overload because you're not trusting your decisions. And if you can't follow God instructions on what He has for you, you trust Him and you love Him, you're not going to be able to follow anyone. You always need a mentor. A mentor has a mentor that has a mentor that has a mentor. Having a mentor is like having a cheat code. It's like having a husband that supports you. Literally. So that's why my rule is follow instructions in this life. You think it's simple, but watch how many people don't do it. I promise you, watch how many people don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay? And I will tell you this. If you feel like what I'm saying, or me as a person on this live, my information and my instruction that I tell you is not like, you following my instructions is optional, you should click off the live. You really should. Because think about it. If I tell you to do something on this live and you don't do it, that means you don't value what I'm saying enough to follow. Why would you waste your time? My second rule is practice thought to execution. You know what? That's my second rule when I do a live. Because you don't realize practice thought to thought to thought to thought to thought to thought. No execution follows. I promise you. I've been doing this a very long time. And if you want to know how to turn that embarrassing story that you have survived into multiple streams of income, you got to practice thought to execution, because the devil will trick you to make you think you are not worthy, and he will make you think you should not do it because he knows what God has for you. You think you know, but he knows. I'm telling you what I know from experience. I'm telling you because I see a pattern with women who follow instructions, who is able to trust the mentor, practice thought to execution. They get to 6 figures, and the other ones get up and go to work and put their livelihood in someone else's hands. I'm telling you, because they can't see beyond their hand. So you got to practice thought to execution. You think that execution, you think it doesn't have anything, one thing has nothing to do with the other. They all go hand in hand. I promise you. What I know is from experience. And right now, I am teaching you the lesson on boss mindset. I am teaching you the lesson on having a boss mindset, because you cannot be struggling privately and wonder why nothing works publicly. It does not work like that. So this right now, remember I told you we are doing lessons. We're doing 3 lessons. The first one is we are talking about our mindset right now, because that's how you get to multiple streams of income and you stop overthinking and you stop self-sabotaging. Second lesson is going to be, I'm going to show you how to, the ingredients every digital product has to have to be successful, so you can make money year after year after year with it. Okay? You could fall in depression, still making money. You could get sick, still making money. You could just lay in the bed for a week, still making money. So those 5 things I'm going to teach you. The last part that I'm going to teach you is, it's going to be how to be aware of what gaps you are missing so you can fill them in when you leave this live. When you leave this live, you should have a clear understanding on what is missing and why you haven't been able to get the results you see
Sure.
everyone else getting.
Sure.
Because what I'm going to teach you, you can't learn.
She keeps going out, bro. And it's not my Wi-Fi.
Practicing thought to execution.
I'm going to put it up
You
on
don't
the
practice thought to execution. You cannot manifest. You cannot let God lead you. You won't even let yourself lead you because you're overthinking. And overthinking is a trick of an enemy.
Yep.
So I want you guys to put this in the chat. Overthinking is self-sabotage. Put that in the chat. Overthinking is self-sabotage. And then we're going to read lesson 1.
Overthinking is self-sabotage. She
It's
ain't
working
lying.
on your mindset as well as the business. And if you are going through something right now and you're like, I don't want to tell my story. I don't want to share my story. I'm not ready. That's fine. But what you can't do is you can't lack on elevating and growing your mindset. You can't. Because what happens is, as a businesswoman, you think they don't go hand in hand, but they do. So remember I told you when I told my business mentor I wasn't telling my story? Well, I told my story online. And it went viral. Overnight, millions of people seen it. Millions. It went viral. It went so viral, you know what was trending? Who's star ex-husband? That was trending. Who's star ex-husband was trending. That was trending. They was trying to find this nigga. Okay? They were trying to find him. They couldn't find him. Because I never mentioned him. Because it wasn't about him. I didn't want to make it about him. But when I told you it went viral overnight, and I got called everything up under the sun. I got called a bad mom. I got called neglectful. I got called. They said that I must have did something for him to react that way. I got called everything. But because I was working on my mindset, I was able to understand and learn more about people than they knew about themselves. And when someone conducts themselves like that, they project onto you their insecurity. They project onto you. Wasn't there just somebody in this live talking about how I didn't spell correctly?
Yeah.
I understood what they were saying, even if they didn't. Wasn't there just somebody in this live? They're probably outside the live listening right now.
Yeah.
That person was projecting how they were upset. They probably been trying to sell digital products and can't seem to figure it out. They can't figure it out. So they mad at me.
Yeah.
They're mad at me. I have a 7th grade education. They probably have a college degree. They're mad at me.
Yeah.
I have a student just made $12,000 in the month of June. 2 weeks she was sick, couldn't go to work. They're mad at me. So I know that though. Did I get upset? Did I go off? No, because it's projection. So we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna go on to part 2. Thought to execution. Follow instructions. They go hand and they go hand. Okay? You are going to practice following instructions and thought to execution in real time. You don't worry about what you did 30 minutes ago. Don't worry about what you did 5 minutes ago. You only stay in the now because time is not real. Okay?
Exactly.
Time is not real.
Exactly.
So because time isn't real, you are able to tap in to the woman that you want to be right now by changing
Your mindset.
the way you practice thought to execution. The way you tap into your emotions. People tell you to stay out of your emotions. No.
Yeah.
That is a masculine trait. Feminine energy rules the world. Why do you think they try so hard to suppress us? Okay? So you are going to practice thought to execution and following instructions. I'm going to give you your first assignment. And it's going to catch a lot of y'all off guard. The reason why it's going to catch a lot of y'all off guard is because you're going to feel exposed. You're going to start thinking. You're going to feel overwhelmed when I give you these instructions. Okay? Tell me you guys are ready. Tell me you're ready. Put ready in the chat. I want to make sure that I am not moving too far ahead. Okay? Okay. When I give you these instructions, I want you to be aware of how it makes you feel when I say it, and then I want you to do it. Okay? I want you to be aware. I'm teaching you how to catch yourself in real time. This is the end of lesson 1. I want you to share this live out to 15 people. I want you to tap my nose and share the live out to 15 people. That's what I want you to do. That's the instructions. Now, remember I told you I'm going to teach you how to stop overthinking and how to stop self-sabotaging in real time. When I told you to share, what was the first thing, the first feeling you felt? Everyone should be sharing and sending a live out to 15 people. A lot of you, first thing you thought was, I don't have anyone to send it to. Second thing you thought, I don't want no one in my business. Third thing you thought, oh my goodness, I knew this was coming. Fourth thing you see the overthinking.
I don't think none of those.
Oh, I'm going to share it to that. Don't make me uncomfortable.
I didn't think any of those.
Overthinking. The reason why I'm telling you to share the live out to 15 people, and that's my instruction.
See if you can follow instructions.
I want you, good job, Crave. I want you to realize and be aware of the feeling you got when I told you to do it. Because the same reason why...
Damn, man, she keep going out. That's crazy. She dropping heat.
Success, and it's easier to get up and go to work and have someone else tell you what to do on a daily basis, is because you are afraid of being seen. You are afraid of being exposed. I'm telling you, embodying being that boss, because the way a boss right off the bat, what someone is doing privately, the way they're showing up publicly. So when I told you to share the live, I'm sure people got defensive. Oh, here we go. She want me to share. Oh, my goodness. Oh, right? And I was scared at first because I'm about being seen normal, because what did you say is going too fast? I ain't never done nothing like this. But that's the point of having you as a student for this live right now. You are a student of mine. Okay? What I'm teaching you is from experience. Hundreds of women I have done to get to 6 figures, and there's always a pattern. When you do it, put done in the chat. Sharice, yes, I'm feeling was I don't have 15 friends to get this out to. Overthinking, because you follow 15 people, just push the 15. Do you see? Overthinking. And this is the kicker. You know what's so crazy? No one cares when you send it to them. 90% of them not even going to look at it. But you're overthinking. I want you to realize this. You're overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. Do you see how what I'm teaching you goes hand in hand? I'm teaching you how it goes hand in hand. The way you are in one area of your life shows up in another area and you don't realize it. Okay? So we're going to wrap up the first lesson of mindset. I want everyone to put in the chat boss mindset, because today is a new day. You're going into the next day a new woman.
New woman. You think I'm a woman? I'm a man.
You said it feel good not to care. That's because I am your mentor and you are my student right now. That is what I do for you. That is what I do. Okay? As long as you have the right steps to take, you will feel confident about what you're doing. It's when you don't have the right steps to take and someone is not giving you the right steps, you overthink and you don't feel confident and your intuition knows. So we're going to go on to the next lesson. All right, we're going to go on to the next lesson. Now, this next lesson that I'm going to share with you is going to help you understand where, when you're creating your digital product, you may be missing some pieces and you may have some pieces. So this is going to get you to thinking. This is going to get your wheels turning, okay? This is going to get your gears going. Because if you learn these skills, these 5 things, when you create your digital product, you will know how to create forever money. And one thing I learned, and my divorce lawyer put this in my head. When I was going through my divorce, my ex wanted spousal support. He didn't find out how much money I was making. Literally, until the end of our marriage, I woke up and took everyone to the happiest place on earth. I can't say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm on TikTok. You guys, you know what I would like you guys to do?
No.
You don't have to if you don't want to. This is not an instruction. But I would love to get up to 10K hearts. I would love that. I would really love that. So that you don't have to if you don't want to, but I would really love that.
I got you.
These 5 things I'm about to teach you, these are skills you want to learn. You gotta learn these skills. If you learn these skills, you are gonna have forever money. So when I was getting divorced, my ex wanted spousal support. He didn't realize how much money I was making until I woke up and took everybody to the happiest place on earth. Filet mignon, private chef, VIP, kid was eating lobster. And y'all know how I spent $25,000 cash. Woke up, boom. I was making $50,000 a month. Okay. He looks at me, he's like, how much money you really got? I'm like, oh, you know I'm bad with money. I don't know. I spent it all, right? Lying. But I'm selling digital products. You don't know. This is why you got to get on your Zoom. Digital products. I'm telling you, digital products. Okay? You got to get on your Zoom. If you learn these skills, you will always be able to create a successful business, product. I don't care what it is, but we're talking about digital products today. So when I was going through my divorce, remember I told you I had to go underground? Remember I told you I had to go underground?
Mm-hmm. Right. Running from that. Damn, it's freezing up again. Why it always freeze up? Come on, sis. I'm trying to get this other computer to come on. I don't want to use this one back here. I want to focus on music. I think that's her shit going out. Yeah, she went all the way out on that one.
Over again. So
There
because
she goes. She came back.
I was working with a domestic violence organization, they gave me two choices. They said you can either leave the state or you got to go gray rock, meaning you got to go underground. Because I was at a high risk for him unaliving me. I'm being vulnerable with y'all. I'm being transparent with you guys, okay? I chose gray rock because I didn't want to keep moving my kids around. I went from being on social media, buses, billboards, TV, magazines, because I'm great at what I do. You can Google me. You can Google. I'm great at what I do. I have multiple reviews from women. Okay? 20 years plus I've been doing this. I made all my income through social media. All of it. So then to be told I had to go ghost, I couldn't show up, I couldn't send emails, I couldn't do posts, I couldn't do nothing. Do you know how difficult that is to hear when you are making and projected to be at $250,000 and you can't even go online anymore? Can't even go online. Y'all see how crazy everybody was acting when TikTok got cut off? Imagine that. And I had to do that for years. But let me tell you something about digital products. Because my divorce lawyer said, you gotta go gray rock, but you one of the smartest women I ever met. She said, he can't take what you know and you'll do it again. And when you're in the midst of things, you like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. What you mean? But you know what? It was so true. And my business coach told me the same thing. Because I learned these skills I'm about to teach you. I learned these skills. I was able to replicate it over and over and over again. But I was already doing it. But it took it to another level because now I magnified it. You get what I'm saying? So these 5 things, I want you guys to put the notes in the chat. Put the notes in the chat and I want you to screenshot it. Skills. You will master these. And I'm going to teach you how. All right? The first thing is you have to have a profitable niche. You have to know how to.
Damn, she keep freezing, bro. All right, let me just go out. Let me shut my phone down. My baby outside is too windy. Unless she want to get some air. I just cut my phone all the way off. Let me see if I can get it over here. I can't even remember her name, bro. She dropping the science, bro, and I'm getting it too. I'm getting it. Man, this is a lot of good pictures in here I forgot about. When I came home. Wow. Okay. Oh, I forgot that one. I forgot that one. And this is the picture I was looking for, the Golden Girls. Those were my cousins when they came to see me. That's the dude that used to beat up my mom. I was locked up. Pittsburgh adult. That's the homie. Demetrius from the 970 East Coast, I think. That's the concert I came on to. This is us on stage. Me and Hey, tacticians, okay. Dude used to mess with my auntie, the homie. Man. Football player, dude. Found some cool shit. I'm sorry, sis. You dropping in science. There's some good pictures in here. She dropping science and my shit don't want to pick up. Let me go check my baby right quick.
listen. I want you to do this trend. Okay, so.
What happened? What is wrong with my phone, man? Inbox. Block Party started following me. Sent you some shit yesterday. You never followed me back, but Raven, I fuck with Raven.
Baby, you got the bullet was never meant for us. Because even if you have an art degree per se or degree doing something, being like a music engineer or something of that nature, you can still.
Oh, I knew I was gonna lose her. I knew I was gonna lose her.
That was Kim Jones. Mason was for the poll one time. Just getting the score for Kim Jones and three.
What was going on?
One with Mark Lamont. From low to high, I have 9.7. 9.8. Sorry, go back. 9.7.
Can't find it.
9.7. That's not a 10.
I can't find it.
Because I love this song and I'm trying to do introduction that came out of Exodus, Leviticus. I understand it's poetic, Justin.
Damn, man.
It's just so crazy. You get this lunatic in office. Right now, you start seeing everything. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. I don't know if that is what kind of incidents that is. It's not that. Just the systematic unaliving, if you want to use that word, of so many people for profit. It's metabolically scientific as design. You know what I'm saying? The man is the reason why I got this. The reason why it's about that, man, is because imagine this nightmare, right? And you're in a nightmare within a nightmare. Remember that movie Inception? With Leonardo DiCaprio? That's what it's like. Because not only are you living a nightmare, but on top of your nightmare, you got a nightmare in the White House making your nightmare worse than it needed to be. Right. That's why. Good, right? So keep doing it. Y'all don't know about that Willie Left. How you break a motherfucking slave?
I got it right here.
How do you tame slaves? What you do?
Along with clips from the ISIS paper. ISIS.
Yay! You see, this was going down in Rome to keep the
ISIS. I won't say it. Bitch ass nigga. Osiris and Isis. Osiris and Isis.
half of y'all are fight me. Half of y'all are trying to beat me up.
I
If I tell y'all ain't no goddamn African American.
just dropped on his ass. I'm see if he gonna read it.
And I don't give a fuck where you from.
What are the links? What are the links,
You
please?
ain't no motherfucking African American.
Nah. You right.
Real talk. You may be American, but not African. You feel me? See, Christopher Columbus, he didn't tell you he saw no Africans when he came to the American. He didn't tell you that. Christopher Columbus, he didn't tell them folks he saw Africans. It ain't in their history book. And then they lied on Christopher Columbus. Then they lied on Christopher Columbus. Telling he was a white king. Man, Christopher Columbus was blacker than me. He was blacker than me.
I heard that too.
A straight European blacker than me. Blacker than motherfucking me. But that's some shit y'all don't even know nothing about though. They ain't teach y'all that type of shit. See, they ain't teach y'all that type of shit. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm still talking about you silly ass alpha males, cause you ain't no masculine. You motherfuckers ain't no masculine. Yeah. If you ain't gonna accept the feminine, how the fuck you gonna accept the masculine? That don't even make sense. Because, I know why you doing. I know why you doing. You doing it because they told you man came first. So you go, I feel you, player. I got you. I feel you. With your silly ass. You gonna fall by the wayside though, player. You gonna fall by the motherfucking wayside, man, because you don't understand life. You don't understand the divine blueprint of life. Yeah, man, I'm sick of a lot of you motherfuckers. I'm just being real, man. I'm sick of a lot of you motherfuckers. I'm sick of females to them silly motherfuckers. Females, sick of them.
Everybody.
The only thing, man, that really keep me going on this shit, I know I'm gonna get a chance to laugh at their motherfucking ass. I'm gonna get my chance to laugh at their silly ass and then forgive them. But you better believe one thing. If I have to forgive you, I'm gonna ask Big Mama, can I slap the shit out you first? Real talk. I'm gonna ask Big Mama, can I slap the shit out you? I'm gonna forgive you. I'm gonna be obedient. I'm gonna forgive you and slap the whining ball shit out your monkey. I don't give a fuck, male or female. Slap the shit out for taking me through the goddamn hard time. slap the shit out you. I'm gonna try to tell you that. Try to wake your ass up if you want to talk shit. You know, lie on and talk about my mama. I done killed my mama, shot up 17 times, all this shit. Trying to put black magic on me and all this shit. But you weak motherfuckers fuck around and find out. I'm feeling back to protect it, y'all. Man, that black motherfucker, that got a spiritual team. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. What the fuck you thought? See, you thought there was a make-believe. See, y'all thought this shit was make-believe. Cause look, he in prison, y'all. This shit ain't real. He in prison. Weak-minded motherfucker. What prison got to do with divine shit? How the fuck you think prison gonna stop some divine, dummy? Whatever the divine said, that's what it is. The prison can't stop shit. Your silly ass. Yeah, I'm in motherfucking prison. So what, and divine as a motherfucker. And divine as a motherfucker. And motherfucker scared to death of a silly master as we speak. Goddamn right. I stand on that. Cause I got a spiritual team, goddamn look here. I ain't born it.
Buddha. Oh, tapped in and Buddha. That part. Tapped in and Buddha.
A lot of them that fucked around and found out. A lot of them that fucked around and found out fuck with a city bastard. Just because they trying to hate on my intelligence. They mad cause it ain't them. They mad cause it ain't them. Spit me. Spit me before we forget it.
Let me tell you something, Linda.
Yeah, they mad.
Let me tell you, Linda.
What it do, what it do?
Let me see if I can
JT, what's up, JT?
find my girl.
All right, Kate. What's up, KK?
How y'all doing?
I don't know. We finna see in a minute. What's up?
Okay, so I'm joining the live because I want to chime in to what we're talking about.
What we talking about?
I just got on right now, so I'm trying to figure out. I'm thinking that you're talking about the divine energy, so I'm trying to see if that what we're talking about.
What do you think?
Oh,
I think you tell me. What do you
that
think?
must be a yes, because I had just got on.
Yeah, I know. But see, if you were wise, you would have waited in the comment just to see what that old jet black dude talking about. You should see, a wise woman would have waited. But
I thought this was a live that I was on earlier.
you know what it is. Tay, don't play. Don't.
I thought it was alive. And they said, Tay, don't play. I thought it was alive. Man,
It's divine beings over here, baby.
Tay, don't play.
We can see.
I thought it was alive. She might have come in with dress on.
What's up, JT? What's up, my brother? JT, what it be? Man, I just want to say, man, just keep up listening, man, all the time. Yeah, that's all. I just want to, man, just say that to you, brother. Yeah, I support you. Hey, man, that's all I know how to do, bro. My brother, that's all I know how to do. Man, you know, I'm gonna call this spade a spade. I don't give a fuck if male or female. Right. I'm gonna call this spade a spade. Real talk. Real or nothing. Man, I'm back down there with my pen
back to the lake.
So I know you ain't waiting.
No, I'm sorry. It was because I think because I was on a live with you earlier, right? And then we ended up getting off, I believe. So when I seen you was live early.
Slower, baby. Slower, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Who did they call me?
Sir?
I said, what they call me? Who am I?
Me and my cousin running around the city. So, what y'all doing? What's up, y'all? Say what's up. What's up, y'all? Okay, so. Okay, I'm drinking this healthy shit still. That shit good. My cousin goofy. So, hey, so I was someone like trying to time on the conversation.
You were today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, somebody said this is his first time today, so I guess was the person I was on live with, and it could have.
Girl, you ain't mistaken. Girl, who do you think you talking to?
Oh, then I might be here for a reason.
Do you think you talking to the average Joe, baby?
No, sir.
It's so baby. She gave me fucking pops. Listen to this one.
About your safety. Well,
Okay,
you don't
okay,
trust
sure.
that God is protecting me, and every step that I take, He's telling me, no, I want you to go there. No, I want you to stay here. No, I want... You don't let me stroke it, baby.
Well,
Come on, turn it around, stick it out like it's bouncing. Shake it, bounce it.
what's that? That was pretty cool. Yeah. He did the self-guided one, so you just kind of roam around there and look at shit, and you get a little map with it and stuff, and it tells you what was what, and there's all kinds of little facts here and there. It's pretty shit. Haunted house in that. Oh, you're busy.
Video will be the 100th man. They can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Slate Sean.
And having to put your leg out.
Yeah, so apparently,
Ladies and gentlemen. I can't find it. She was dropping science too.
you just can't touch this.
I done missed it. She done dropped all the rest of it. I done missed it now. I might as well go out.
We really love y'all because even without y'all, we still want to have some of the wisdom that we have. So we appreciate all our lady moments. Every last one of y'all, I'm so grateful to be, again, connected to y'all, and y'all be connected to me and see what's inside me. I appreciate y'all because, again, that lets me know that wisdom with wisdom makes better wisdom, and I appreciate that because I can't do it without you. You can't do it without me. So I appreciate you guys, and we're about to go off of this because we are family. Y'all, I love y'all, so we're gonna go. I know, it's kind of deep, but before we get off here, can we jam for a minute, Phoenix? Can we jam for a minute? Shirley. So I know this is old school, but I'm an old school person to listen. Even though I am 48, baby, I love some old school music, baby. And one thing about me, I love some old school music. Let's do it, y'all. Come on, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this, you guys. Let's do it. Come on. Hey, yes, girl. Come on, sir. Come on, y'all. Y'all know it. Come on, Ronald. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, Miss Phoebe. Come on, Black. Let's go. What? Come on, y'all.
that's what I just tried to do.
Yeah, what you did.
I tried to come to
See what you did.
and you
To try means to fail. Soon as you start trying, game over.
Game over.
Well, you know, we got to do back up and try again because I actually
Game over.
Your ass always want to get
Game
back
over.
up.
As soon as you start trying.
Your ass always get your ass out. Keep on trying. Keep on trying, and you will always find your ass getting your ass back up. Keep on trying.
Over.
I said, well,
That's
you
good.
got to focus on doing shit. But just keep on trying, though. Just keep on going. You're trying to pick your ass up every goddamn time.
That's it.
But what's
I
so
mean,
wrong
you need to
with
get
me?
some.
That's it. That's it.
You still trying.
You start trying.
I'm telling you.
As soon as you start trying,
Come on, baby. What's up?
you gonna do it or you not.
I thought it was something from earlier, and I wanted to finish. Like, you know, I wanted to finish it. I'm sorry, girl. Like, I don't be no harm. I'm trying to bring anything.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
I know
I
you
know
don't.
that. I know that. I'm aware of that. I'm just letting you know that I am too.
You start
That's all.
trying.
I'm just letting you know that I'm aware of it too, baby.
Okay.
That's all.
When you start trying, game over.
Where you from anyway, KK?
I'm from Houston.
Rowdy.
No.
H-Town girl. H-Town girls.
Stand girls.
Them city girls.
No, it's not. I'm not like
That's what I'm saying. Don't
They had the book of technology or something. I ain't put out. Say that again. I said so. That 283 years of war when they came over here and started destroying. Who got that main trucking? Yeah, main trucking. That's cool. Which one did you get on, the purple or the silver? Is it alright?
that's what I'm saying.
So you can counter for dishes. And then these motherfuckers, they up and go on a vacation. Never did me no wrong at all. If you
Do you think he would like gravitate towards an instrument?
Yes. Okay, so when he was like 6 months, those that bless you will curse those that curse you.
It's just have a whole people. I could do that shit. Mama said
Yes, not so soon.
Box right now. And then double click.
Move from.
That you're gonna be a content creator.
okay.
That's funny as fuck. So I just went in this one room and this girl came in and she said, it's just too many old people. And I looked, everybody in the room was old, including me. I wanted to type in there, yeah, y'all motherfuckers is too old. I don't even go in the old rooms and I'm old. I feel like I'm getting old just being here.
Even when you're going through your worst, nobody's thinking about you as much as you think they are. Because they got their own shit to deal with. So, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck anymore. But
for some more of the Honda. Because when I tell you I did a lot of edits, I did a lot. I did over like 20, 24, 25. And some of them sound identical. This was another one. This is all for the same commercial. They were like, oh, can you do this? Can you try this? Can you do this? And I landed a commercial in 2 days. So it's only like 20 plus ideas, 2 days, I landed. They're like, okay, we love it. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, Garrett, we'll see you.
It's good, man. Cool.
Appreciate it, boy.
It's good.
By this time, this was like a crash course for me too. By this time, because I didn't know how rigorous Honda was. Like I did a Christmas commercial for Toyota before this. I did a commercial for this independent like health supplement thing called Athletic Greens. I did commercial for Adidas and Nike. But Honda was by far, I won't even say they were the most difficult. It was just like, they were the most,
Particular.
they were the most open to possibilities. We'll say that.
Oh,
They
nice.
were the most open to possibilities. They were like, we heard this song, or one of our coworkers heard such and such song in the car today. Can you create something like this? Or something in this vein? I'm like, okay. Or, oh, my husband really likes this group. Like, it would be very weird stuff, but they were willing to try it all. So I'm like, all right, as long as I can keep trying, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it if I just continue to try. And yeah. You said specific? Yeah, they were very specific, but they weren't specific because we had so many different ideas. Like they had so many different directions they were willing to just try out. They're like, all right, we got the guy here who can basically do anything as far as like genres and style, like genre bending and style bending. I'm like, I can do that. I've been preparing years for it too, guys. So it wasn't like this, oh, I'm gonna be a producer or oh, I'm gonna be a songwriter and then I get a placement with fucking Michael Jackson. No, usually if it happens like that, you'll lose everything quicker than you gain everything. You ain't prepared, you know. But I think who was it? Tabitha Brown who said like it's okay if it takes a long time for you to see your dreams fulfilled. But while you're waiting, still gotta work, still gotta put in the work, still gotta, you know, step up, still gotta what's the phrase I'm looking for? Still gotta come correct, still gotta seize the moment. That's not it though. Rise to the occasion. You still gotta rise to the occasion. Fujifilm is Sony user here. Nice. But yeah, I got more. Yeah, so y'all hear how different those two ideas were, all right? So they were still like, all right, so we got more. They heard this. They tried to get me to do like a Japanese punk pop band kind of style too. Is this the one? I don't think that's the one. Is this it? Oh, that's what it was. I still had this audio file in my session from earlier, so that probably what did it. But this is another totally different vibe. Let's see. They went like a rock/techno vibe. Like a disco meets rock meets pop or whatever. Anytime, Elliot, anytime. But yeah, so y'all hear how different that vibe is. So far, these are 3 different vibes, but mind you, even for different vibes, there was like 7 or 8 minimum edits that they would have me do for each vibe. Say you record now? Do I record now? What do you mean? All right, what's it? Listen, Mary, if you want to buy these beats, be my guest. They're just literally just sitting on one of my hard. The full beats are sitting on like the full sessions are sitting on one of my hard drives, but it'll be nothing. How you say, can I? Can I what? Thank you for the roses, guys. Can I record? Are you asking me if I can record? Yo, answer for Elliot. Elliot ain't say shit. Are you asking me am I capable of recording? I'm talking into a mic. Can we work now? I told him we can work anytime. Yeah, before he asked that, I was like, yeah, anytime, Elliot. Yeah, we can work anytime. Yeah, Elliot's fine. All right, so let's go on to the next line. What is this? They wanted like a One Republic. One Republic had this song. It was like, that song, I think it was in like what was that Air Force movie? Top Gun. I think, yeah, Top Gun, the remake. It was that. They wanted a combination of that and
yeah. We out of
what was that
here.
song called? You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.